Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be my winter TBR and a little bit of updates. Where have I been? Basically, I haven't been uploading this channel just because I have not been reading, so I didn't want to feel like I just come on here and be like, I read 2 pages, or I read a chapter here, I read a chapter there. I want to kind of do updates if I read a lot, which I haven't been reading a lot, so hence why it's hard to film for this channel. But I figure I want to try getting myself back into reading and get myself reading more, and this is the perfect time of year because I love to read a certain type of books, which are the Harlequin Christmas or any kind of Christmas kind of romance stories. So I have a whole TBR over here in this bag I'm going to keep by my bed, because I did redo the TBR bag idea and just kind of put them all on my bookshelf because I had a whole bunch of Harlequins, and now I went to the library. They had a bag of books for $2, which were romance books, and I had got, for about $4, I got about 170 books in there, with about 100 to 120 of them being like classic Harlequins, which I was really happy about. So I had to redo my romance shelf with the top shelf is now my Danielle Steele's and Macy Yates. My second shelf is now my contemporaries. My third shelf is now my classics. My fourth shelf is now my paranormal, romantic suspense, and my fifth bottom shelf is now my fantasy, or my historical shelf. So if you want to see a tour of that, let me know. I will just film that really quickly. But this is going to be my winter TBR. It's mostly going to be like all Christmas books. I did go back to the library this weekend. Shocker. I said I was going to go back there because of the fact that I wasn't reading. But I went back there because I wanted more Christmas books. Because I went on my shelves and I realized I don't have that many Christmas books on there. Like, I thought like maybe I had like 50, 60 Christmas books, because there for a while I was just buying a whole bunch. And I don't know where they went. So I only had like, I think like 15, maybe 20 on there. So it's going to be a long TBR list, but if I get into the groove of reading a whole bunch, I can actually finish all of these by the time maybe January is done, because this is going to be a full winter TBR. I don't mind reading Christmas and wintry stories after Christmas. So I think what I'm going to do on my channel is do seasonal TBRs. So I just kind of pick books that I think fit into that theme, like springtime theme, summer theme, fall type theme, just to kind of read more, actually. So I think I'm going to do that from now on, and then do my library current checkouts as kind of supplementary TBRs, and go from there. So a little update on me, where I've been. I haven't been reading. I read one story since I last did a video, and I think that was the Study in Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, which is the first Sherlock Holmes novel, and I have not read anything since. I have been writing a lot. I have finished the first draft of Teen Slasher Revenge Party, which will be coming out on April 2nd, 2019. I have been planning or outlining All Hallows Eve, which is the third book. And then just today, I added in a Christmas special for next year as well. So I have to outline that after I am done with All Hallows Eve. So that'll bring a total of 4 books coming out next year, 3 originals and 1 bind-up. The first bind-up will be Camp Bloody Murder, Revenge Party, All Hallows Eve, and now the Christmas special. So it'll be 4 books in one whole book, one omnibus. So that'll be like your one-stop shop for next December if you don't want to buy all the books beforehand. You know, if you want to wait and to get all of them on paperback to be like a nice, perfect copy instead of buying all the paperbacks together. Or you want to buy Kindle books and then get the huge bind-up in person. All that. So yeah, so that'll be 4 books in one. I do not know the price because I can't say the price until I know all the stuff like that. But yeah. And I think I am up to now 27, 28 books for the Teen Slasher series. So long series. So busy writing. I haven't been reading, I haven't writing, I haven't reading, I haven't writing, and I've been working on my other channels like that. So anyways, let's get to my TBR. So I have a few books in here that are not on my wintry, that are not wintry reads. The rest are wintry reads. The first book I need to read to get into the next one, that is a winter read, and that is Good Time Cowboy, and the novella in the back, Hard Riding Cowboy. This is book number 3 and book number 2.5 in the Gold Valley series by Macy Yates. I have to read this series, or this book here, and the other book in the back in order to move on to the book you'll see in a minute here, which is the Christmas one for this story. So I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm actually going to read more tonight. I have been reading this much since I started reading again, which I'm on chapter 4 now, and this one is so far the best one in the series. Wyatt and Lindy have a kind of heated friendship, or friendship. They're more acquaintances, and they both hate each other, but secretly they both are lusting after each other. So I am really going to enjoy it. I'll read the rest of this story, and then the back one is, I think, if I remember correctly, let me actually look up why I'm talking about this. I think it's not B's story. B is the character from 3.5. Because the 3.5, I think, is going to be B and her stepbrother, she kind of is interested in her stepbrother, not related at all. Let's see, Hard Riding Cowboy is about Laura Bishop and Calder Reed. Okay, yes, yeah, Calder. That is like a sub-family in the first few books. And then 3.5, Snowden Cowboy, is about, oh wait, no, it's not B, it's Chloe and Tanner. B is a side friend. I think, is B gonna be the story of this one? No, that's the different one. Let me see. Let's see. Because number 5 comes out next year, I believe. The next book is, or book number 5 that comes out in April next year is going to be about Lindy's ex-husband, who is a kind of like a scumbag character. So it'll be interesting to see where Macy goes with that. I still am going to be reading through my ebook on here, which is Black Green, if you can see it right there. I haven't made any progress on that. I actually messaged my friend because he's the author of it, and I was like, I'm still reading it, I love it. It's just I'm in a reading slump because I didn't want him to think that I didn't like his book, but because I'm actually loving it. It's the complete opposite of not liking it. I'm loving it. It is a I don't really know the definition of it. I know it's historical. I don't know if he classifies that as historical literary fiction, but it's basically historical Native American fiction, and it's really good. So I'll check it out. It's Black Rain by Eli Solaris. And the other one I just got from the library today, which I'm going to be adding into my Winter TBR, because I'm really excited about, is Dry by Neil Shusterman and Jarrett Shusterman. I love Neil Shusterman. His Scythe series is absolutely amazing. And this is, I don't know if it's a standalone or what, but it's basically in a dystopian world where there's no water left, I believe, and the whole world is basically dry and barren. So I will give it a try. I'm not sure. I usually don't really like when there's 2 authors, because I know I like Neil Shusterman's writing, but I don't know if his son writes the same way or not. But I'll give it a try because I do love Neil Shusterman. So I've seen it on the shelf in the new release section. So I was like, I have to grab this. So those are my non-Christmas books for my TBR this winter. So I'm actually going to set these. I'll set that one there. Have my bed right over here so I can put my books there. So all of these are now going to be winter books, or Christmas themed books that go on my TBR. So I got 4 books from one of my all-time favorite Christmas writers, or writers for Harlequin, which is Debbie Maycomber. And I have When Christmas Comes. I don't know if this is part of a series. I'm not going to read the description of a lot of these books just because it would take a long time, but this was published in 2004. Then I have Where Angels Go. This one I'm excited about because it is a Shirley Goodness and Mercy book, which they are recurring kind of angel. They're recurring angel characters, not kind of. They are, and they are some of my favorite characters that Debbie Maycomber ever wrote. So this will probably go on the top of my list. I read one last year of these ones and absolutely loved it. I forget the name of it now. I think it was, let's see if I can find it here, a list of them, if I can remember the name. No, she probably wrote too many books to list. Oh, I forget the name of it, but it was like Christmas one. If you look it up, you can see it. Or if you look up the Shirley Goodness and Mercy series, I think it is. This one is Call Me Miss Miracle. This one I think is a series. If I remember correctly, because last year I read Mr. Miracle. Yeah, there's Miss Miracle, Mr. Miracle, and Call Me Miss Miracle. So I read Mr. Miracle, and this is the third one in the series, I think, but they're really, really good. And then this one here is Dashing Through the Snow. I think this one just came out last year. 2015. And this one, Call Me Miss Miracle, came out in 2010. And Where Angels Go came out in 2007. So definitely I'm looking forward to reading these. And these books here are absolutely fast reads. They look like they're pretty big and chunky sometimes, but literally you can read a Debbie Macomber book in like 4 or 5 hours. So the book that I need to read, that Macy Yates wants to read, is A Tall Dark Christmas Cowboy, or Cowboy Christmas. This is book number 4, and it is Grant Dodge's story, who he is kind of like a widow. He's kind of like an alcoholic widow of the family. He has a tragic backstory. He married his high school sweetheart who was dying, and I think when he was 19 or 20, I don't know, I think when he was 21 or 22, she ended up dying. So yeah, he's kind of been just alone and sad since then. And then he meets McKenna, who is she just is living on his ranch randomly, and they kind of fall in love because she doesn't know anything about him. And then the one in the back is Snowed In Cowboy. So let's see, these are all just kind of random. So these books here, I know if you have an Ollie's, you can get 2 of these books. This one here I got at the library. It's by Lori Foster, Karen Kelly, and Diane Costell, and it's I'm Your Santa. This one has Lori Foster, The Christmas Present, Karen Kelly, It's a Wonderful Life, and Diane Costell, Home for Christmas. So it's a 3-book in one. I got this one at I got this one at the library for, I think, probably like 5 cents, because it was back when I got the 40 for $1 romance books. Then this one here is from Ollie's, and this is Colleen Cobell, All Is Calm, All Is Bright, 2 Christmas stories. They seem really fast. They're about like this long each, so I'm looking forward to that. And this is this is not a Harlequin. It's published by Thomas Nelson. Then this one here I'm really excited about. I want to start reading this one so I can pass this on to my mom, because she loves these kind of stories, and that is Amish Christmas stories. And this is The Beloved Christmas Quilt by Wanda E. Brunstetter, Julia Brunstetter, and Rochelle Brunstetter. You get Laura's Promise, or Luella's Promise by Wanda, Karen's Gift by Jean, and Rosanna's Groom by Rochelle. So I'm loving this one here. I'm looking forward to this one. I definitely will pick this one up because I want to get this one to my mom before the Christmas season is over, because we both really love Christmas stories, as well as my mom really loves Amish Christmas stories. And I already have my Christmas PJs on. I got them at Walmart. They're like, I think, $14, and they are the most comfortable pajamas ever. Next I have A Weaver Beginning. This is a Return to the Double C series. Is a Christmas, I think it's a Christmas one. It just has like snowy scenes. I put it in here, so it might just be like a wintry one. I have to read the backs and see which ones to prioritize for winter and which ones to prioritize for Christmas. This one is Christmas with Charlie, or Carly. This one is just about, this one's a super romance, so it's gonna be like nice and family oriented more, with a little bit more of like a steam to it than the regular romances. I have Christmas in Alaska by Debbie Macomber. I was really excited to see this one in the library when it was on sale, and I snatched it up because this one just came out in 2016. So I'm really looking forward to reading that one. I love Debbie Macomber, anything really, but her Christmas is probably the best she ever writes. Like, I love her books, don't get me wrong, but I'll take a Christmas story by Debbie Macomber over a regular story by Debbie Macomber any day. This one here is An Angel in Time by Stella Carmen. Stella Carmen. And this one, if I remember correctly, is basically a Christmas story that involves Santa. Has Hannah Bradshaw arrives home to find an elderly gentleman with a snowy white beard waiting on her steps. He hands her a worn and battered envelope, but before Hannah could find out who he is, he vanishes. Hannah opens the envelope to find a long-lost letter from her hometown sweetheart, Roman Fraser. 7 years ago, they planned to marry until another woman claimed to be carrying Roman's child. Distraught, Hannah fled. This letter states that the baby wasn't Roman's. Could Hannah have been wrong to run away from the one man she always loved and still find it and still loved? Sorry. It's time for Hannah to find out the truth. So it's kind of like a romance involving Santa. And this one here, I'm going to read the first one. I might read the other one. Yeah, I might read the other one back too, because that is a Copper Ridge book, but it's Copper Ridge Desire book, I believe. And this one is Baby It's Christmas by Susan Mallory, and then the bonus story in the back is Hold Me Cowboy by Macy Yates, which is a Copper Ridge, I think, Desire. She has like 2 Copper Ridge series, like the regular Copper Ridge, the Copper Ridge Desire. I don't know if she can do that with the Gold Valley series yet, but if she does, I will read them. Then we have this one here I picked up at Ollie's as well, and this is by Sabrina Jeffries, Karen Hawkins, Candace Camp, and Meredith Duran. And it's What Happens Underneath the Mistletoe. This is just a bind-up of 4 historical fictions, so I don't really read that many historical books, so I figured why not give it a try. I have an old classic Harlequin romance, which is The Snow Garden by Bethany Camp. I had to check if this is Christmas or if it is a winter one. I'm not sure. Then we have Larissa's Wish by Leah Ann Williams, and this is an older American romance. This is number 273. Then the last 5 books here, I have a Harlequin Desire. I got this one last year, I believe. Yeah, 2017, and that is Billionaire Boss Holiday Baby. This is basically a lady is snowed in with her boss, and they holiday baby. Hard to say that with a straight face. This one is a Christmas Legacy. This is another one I just got in the $2 bag of books. And this is like an older kind of Harlequin super romance. This is number 948. It came out in 2000. I don't call it classic. I usually list classic Harlequins as like 80s and before, but usually that's just like an older one. Then we have an older American Romance, which came out in 92, and this is American Romance number 465, which is A Christmas Marriage. And this looks like it's gonna be like a holiday setting type of thing, or a island setting type of thing. Then I have 2 books by Lori Wilde here. They're both a Twilight Texas series books. We have A Cowboy, It's Cold Outside. This one I was going to read last year. I did not. I think it came out last year. Yeah, it came out last year. And then we have the Christmas Cookie Collection, which is just stories in the Twilight Texas series. Let's see, it has a list of the stories in here. No, it doesn't. Oh, it's just characters. So you have Carrie, Raylene, Christine, and Grace. So there's 4 stories in there. So that is all my winter TBRs. Hopefully I will read some of these, or at least a couple of these. I know I would definitely read the Debbie Maycombers because I love them. And at least the Macy Yates book I will read. Like I said, I want this to be my jumping point into reading again because these are the type of books I love the most. I will probably, even if I find that these are the books I read the most, I will just order a whole bunch of Christmas books and just read them year round because I'm someone who doesn't really get tired of like watching Christmas movies or reading Christmas stuff. I get tired of Christmas, but I don't get tired of Christmas fiction. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I am going to edit this video. No, I'm probably going to wait and I'll probably read tonight, and I'll edit this tomorrow and upload that tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah, you should be seeing this either Monday or Tuesday on my channel, or on Sunday or Monday on my channel. So that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this TBR. I will be doing more videos, hopefully, on this channel, because I want to get my reading back in track. I want to start making my weekends about reading again instead of just, procrastinating on the computer. I want to make sure that I do start reading or looking up on Hoopla some of these books and Christmas books to listen to, because usually Hoopla will have a whole bunch of Debbie Maycombers, as well as I just got an email this morning about, let's see if I can pull it up. Kindle Unlimited is running a deal right now that you can get 3 months for 99 cents. And I have not had Kindle Unlimited since February, so I think I might try to sign back up with this and see if I can get the deal, or message on Amazon and be like, hey, I haven't had Kindle Unlimited since February. Like, I got it in February, canceled it in February after like that 14-day trial, 30-day trial. So I'm going to see if I can get that for that price. And if I do, that way it'd be a little bit more incentive to, one, read my Kindle more, and two, to read more holiday stuff, because now I'm paying for a subscription that, you know, it kind of gets me to read a little bit more. So, because I can always download one of them and turn the text-to-speech on, you know, for the Kindle. But yeah, that's it. I'm rambling now. I hope you all have an amazing day, you know, wherever in the world. I'll see you guys in my next video.